Hello there, welcome to a new video of my makeup tutorials. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to roll a joint. That's a joke. Welcome to a new makeup tutorial by me. I'm going to create a look which is all based on my upcoming EP later this year, which is called It Boy. And It Boy is a response to the term It Girl, which we already know from fashion, and is also a response to a term that already exists but not for men. And I feel like men are often oppressed as we don't have the freedom to do the same things as girls want. Without any further ado, I am going to start with this tutorial. A matte primer. This one is by Rimmel and it's the first time I'll be ever using a primer. And we'll see what difference it will make. I'm going to just apply this all over my whole face. Now this primer comes out white and it's pretty thick, pretty perfumey, which is actually something I'm quite against in my daily skincare routine. Now that this is applied, I am going to put on some foundation, and this time I got one from Maybelline. It's called a Matte Dream, and as it's a mousse it actually feels very, very light when you start applying it. Alright, so that is the foundation applied. Next up, I'm going in with my contour pencil, which has a dark and a light shade there, because I'm skinny, I've got a lot of bone structure. We also want to bring some depth to the forehead, same as on my temples, and then my jaw. Ta-da! And this time I'm going to try and snatch a bit more shape onto my nose by putting this darker shade on the sides. Put a lighter shade on top of anything that will catch light. So that's usually above the eyebrows. Also these bags, I don't want to see them. Then up here and the chin. Alrighty, now let's dab this out. Blend out the lighter colors first. With this video, I'm actually getting the idea I have in my head and try to visualize it. Because I always had these ideas since I was very young about, dressing up, design, and I played with makeup. I always thought at first I was going to be a fashion designer, until I realized I wasn't being happy. Well, I miss performing, and I always wanted to sing, and I always wanted to do music. So at the age of 25, I actually started applying to a bachelor degree here in England, and I just graduated last year. Alrighty, what we're gonna do next is apply a lot of powder, because that will eventually matte it down, take the shine of our face away, and also it will kind of blend all the different shades that are going on. If you think about the term It Girl, there are quite some It Girls we've had throughout the history that have made a massive impact on the media. One of the latest was Cara Delevingne. But another It Girl we had was also British, is Twiggy in the 70s, and she had a very significant way of doing her makeup. And that's what my makeup look for It Boy is kind of based and inspired on. Twiggy / smoky eye, and that's actually where all the attention will go to for this look. Starting with my eyebrows, I'll quickly do them off camera and I'll see you guys in a sec. So eyebrows are done. For the eyeshadow, I have got this Clinique, and Clinique is a great brand which I use pretty much for all skin care that I do. It has two colors, a lighter and a darker one. So I'm going in with the lighter color, and I'm going to put that all over the eyelid. Yeah, it has good coverage. Then, with the other side of the brush, I am going into the darker color. I start in the middle of the eye, working towards the outside. Same on this eye. And on the corner, I'm gonna start following the eye socket as well to the corner of my eye. And then, very carefully, on the eyelid, we're just gonna apply it in this corner. Now with this little Rimmel London eyeshadow palette I've got, I'm going into this very light color. So you're gonna start in the actual corner of the eyelid, but also here against the nose. And then just go and bring it up until the middle of the eyeball. With the darker color, I'm gonna create some shadow, like a smoky eye, around the eye. So I'll put it on the tip of this little spongy thing, so I can really reach that area there and follow it to the middle of the eye and then out. Right here, I'm gonna go into this corner to really saturate that color. Now back to this little Clinique one, and I'm gonna use the light color and highlight right over here underneath the eyebrow and follow that all the way to outside the brow. And if you like, you can apply a little bit over here. Just to bring a little bit more dimension to the whole look, I'm going into this palette which has a little bit of white, and I'm gonna start applying that right in the center. To finish off this look, I have got a Maybelline matte waterproof eyeliner, and I'm going to put a very thin line just around the eye and then actually make a little wing that goes up towards the eyebrow. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. This mascara is from Clinique. For this look, it's important that the under eyelashes, this is like the Twiggy look from the 60s that this look is inspired on. And she had this actually a very distinctive mascara, well, lashes on her lower eyeline. Now, I've got this highlighter, and I actually think I bought the wrong one, because I think highlighter should be white, and this is pretty bronze, yellow colory. Which is funny, I always hated my cheekbones until I moved to London and I worked as a waiter in a restaurant which was a cocktail bar with a lot of girls that were all dressed up in their dresses. They came to me and they said how much they loved my cheekbones, and that was actually the first time I heard about this. Instead of seeing the cheekbones and my tiny face as a negative thing, because you know, actually family members used to tell me that I had to eat more, it was really nice to hear something positive for a change. So last thing for this look is the lips, and because I'm used to it, I'm just going to quickly apply some Labello to bring back my natural lip color after all that foundation. But I want to have a real shiny lip, and for that I've got this e.l.f. lip plumbing gloss, which is in a nice color. It's got quite a bit of pigment. And I'm going to just apply this all over the lip. No lip liner. We'll see how this goes. Now, this is the finished It Boy look. But it is, however, not a finished look because I'm not wearing any of the clothes I've designed for the music video, nor any of the hair that I've designed for this look. The reason of this look is because I was wondering, why is there no It Boy? I always looked up to people like Madonna and other female stars. Those female stars are like the only thing I had as I grew up to look up to. I mean, Bowie was before my time. As a guy, I don't want to just think the only option to be feminine is to become a woman or to become a drag queen. I want to be a man and just look feminine from time to time and emphasize my features, because you know, I want to encourage anyone who wants to think outside the box of male and female and encourage them to do whatever they feel like doing. This is the second tutorial. I did get a backdrop this time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.